Hey Virgo, welcome to your first week of January pick a card reading. We're going to be looking into the energy of your first week of January, which is kind of suggesting that you're going to be going within and tuning out the external world and having a little bit of a break from things. And so this Four of Swords, which is your monthly theme, that came from your 2020 year ahead forecast, and the link to that video is below. And look inside, this came from your January general, and the link to that video is below, so you can check into those. I'm using mirror cards in Hazelmoon's Hawaiian tarot. I have stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. Go ahead and pause the video and choose which stack has your messages in it, and then check the timestamp so you can move on straight to your cards, and comment below which one you picked, and if you like it or if you have any questions I could dig more into it. And if you like a personal reading, my information below is there too. That was proper English, totally. Okay, so stack 1, you have the Devil, the Hierophant, and Objectivity. So, within this going inward time, I feel like what you're going to be needing to do is to step back from a situation and look at it from a different way. It feels as though that there's become a way of thinking and a way of making choices and a way of moving through life that has become very comfortable. A way that's like, this is how I've always done it and it's worked for me and that's how I'm going to keep going. And you seem to be very committed to that at this point. And what they're saying here is that you do need to step back and look at things from a different standpoint and more objectively, and ask yourself, is the way I've been going about things really the best way, or is it just the only way I've ever known? And is it maybe time to try something different in this situation and try to, while it's quiet and while you have some time, walk around in the situation in the other people's shoes that are involved, or look at it from a different lens and think of it, come out more from the comfort zone of the way you've approached things, and always sat back in the seat of your own identity to see the situation and how may others be looking at it at this time. And so that is stack number 1. Stack number 2, Page of Cups, 6 of Swords, and Appreciation. So this feels to me like the best way to use this going within time is to be, there's a call here to attempt to rewire your brain circuitry in a way, and that is through a gratitude practice. It's going to be talking about the way that you change your focus from things that cause conflict and cause strife and dwell on the things that are difficult, and refocus on the things that bring you peace and the things that make you feel good and the things that do work in your life and the things that are going smoothly. And then how can you learn from those things, and why do those things work differently than the other things, and how can you take that knowledge back to those more complicated things and move through them the way you have moved through those other things. And this is going to be initiated with a gratitude practice of some kind, and being appreciative of those things that have worked, and in doing so that you can recognize that things do work out for me sometimes. Things have worked out. I have gotten what I've wanted, and it's not all bad and it's not all rough, and I have had some success. Now how can I bring that energy into these other things and get what I want in the same way in these other areas? So stack 3, I have the Magician, 6 of Wands, and Initiating. So Virgo, in your solo going within time, you're hatching something. It seems like you're working on a plan, working on a new creation. This is, yeah, I'm going to say hatching a plan for some kind of success, figuring out how you're kind of like examining what you have on the table to work with. How are they going to fit together? How am I going to use this for that? It's definitely making a plan, making your blueprints, trying to figure out there's the idea is already out there. It's already kind of floating ahead, and so you're kind of taking it all and figuring out how you're going to ground it in reality and taking the first steps of it and making your game plan. Thank you, Virgo. I'm going to do your second week. Pick a card here soon, so let's check around. So stick around.